Are you the intro man? Are you
Yeah,
my
let me
intro
do the
guy?
intro. Let me
All
do
right,
the
you
intro. That
you
was
get the
whack.
intros. All right. Show me
All
what you
right.
got.
Boom. Here we are. Episode 1 of Title Pending because we did not think of a name. We've got our host, my boy Chris, and
Hey,
your co-host, Darrien. We're
hey.
here. We got no name because we didn't plan because Chris thinks I'm a mind reader, but we still gonna do this.
Yeah, you gotta. The show must go on, right? It's the
Okay, yeah,
rule
yeah, yeah,
number
for
one of
sure.
showbiz. All right.
For sure.
So, if you wanna follow us, you can follow me at CoolPlayer17 on Twitter and CoolPlayer17 on YouTube as well. Darian, plug yourself.
You could just follow me on Twitter at 2KDTB. No need to follow me anywhere else because I plug all my stuff on there.
All right. So today we're gonna be reviewing the Joker movie, and since we're doing a DC movie, it only seems right that there's a lot of Marvel news in the in this like internet, I guess.
Hmm.
So first, I'm gonna ask you, did you did you see what Martin Scorsese said about like the Marvel universe? If not, I
No, I
can tell you.
didn't.
Okay, so I'm gonna find the quote. See
Also,
this.
real quick, I thought it was best that I didn't do any research. Like, I didn't look at it or anything, any new fucking Marvel or DC news over this weekend.
All
For
right.
some odd reason, I was like, maybe it'll be better if I don't.
I could kind of work out. I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't. And I'm also gonna read you some like responses from like actors and directors that have like made Marvel movies in particular
Hmm.
because like it kind of seemed like it was pointed towards them.
Okay.
All right, so I'm just gonna read this off of this website. So, in an interview with Empire magazine, the critically adored Irish. All right, I'm not gonna say all this shit. Martin Scorsese, he said this regarding being asked about Marvel movies in particular, but he kind of talks about superhero movies in general. He says, "I don't see them." He says, "I tried, but that's not cinema. Honestly, the closest I can think of them, as well made as they are, with actors doing the best they can under the circumstances, is theme parks. It isn't the cinema of human beings trying to convey emotional, psychological experiences to another human being."
Hmm.
So he's basically just saying that they're not fucking Oscar worthy movies, is what it sounds like to me. It's
Yeah.
what it comes off
Yeah,
as.
he's I don't know why. Why do you have to say all that? You
I
can easily just say, I'm not a Marvel guy. I'm not a superhero movie guy. And keep it
I mean,
moving.
I understand what he's like trying to say, which is
Hmm.
like I feel like it's also kind of a stereotype to say what he's trying to say too, which is like they're popcorn movies, and
Hmm.
just because they're like about superheroes means that they don't require the same amount of like attention to watch them as like say his films do, which is, I mean, hey. So I got something from James Gunn, who directed both of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, and he said this on
My
Twitter.
favorites.
He said, "Martin Scorsese is one of my 5 favorite living filmmakers. I was outraged when people picketed The Last Temptation of Christ without having seen the film. I'm saddened that he's now judging my films in the same way." And then
That's
he also
crazy.
he also commented below that, "That said, I will always love Scorsese, be grateful for his contribution to cinema, and can't wait to see The Irishman." Okay, so I mean, he just said what we kind of said, really, like how he's kind of being compared, or not compared, but he's just kind of being thrown into like the same pot as everyone else, and that his films don't really get the same shot that other films get, just because
Hmm.
they have superheroes in them. And someone did point out that he was asked about Marvel movies.
Hmm.
It's not, he's talking about superhero movies in general. So like people should like understand that as a whole
Right.
to begin with.
Not just shots of Marvel.
Yeah, like he's, which I mean, it's fine. I understand like why he would say that, because it's not like all, especially superhero movies, like when they were first starting off, they were just kind of crap, You know, like not
Man,
every one of them was good. So I mean,
I think
just
he's a hater. I don't think he needed to say that.
I mean, I don't
I
think he did
just,
either. I don't know why they would ask him that.
I don't either. I mean,
Like, why are you trying to start something? You know, it's like
yeah,
why you're just causing trouble.
it's everyone's opinion. Like personally, I'd rather go watch a superhero film than well, actually, I'm a big fan of Wolf on Wall Street is one of my favorite movies, but still, like I don't know. I'm my personal opinion is I'd rather go watch a superhero movie.
Yeah. If I wanted to watch a movie that would require thought, to be honest, I'd watch it at home.
Yeah.
I feel like I would be able to like have more attention focused on it there, surprisingly. But
No, I understand that.
all right, so I also got something from Sam Jackson, who plays Nick Fury, if you didn't know.
Who?
Samuel L. Jackson.
Who was that?
You don't know who Samuel L. Jackson is?
No
He
clue.
plays Nick Fury in the
I'm
Marvel movies.
kidding. I'm
Oh,
kidding.
you actually played that pretty well. I was concerned for a hot minute that you had
I
no
was
idea
waiting
who
for like
this
a
man was.
for like a desk mag, and that's it. We're done.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work out. So he had this to say about his comments. He said, "That's kind of like saying Bugs Bunny ain't funny." He told Variety, "Films are films. You know, everybody doesn't like his stuff either. I mean, we happen to, but everybody doesn't. There are a lot of Italian Americans that don't think he should be making films about them like that. Everybody's got an opinion, so it's okay. It's not going to stop anyone from making movies."
Mm-hmm.
Which, again, is really true. I mean, you can't hate the guy for not liking something that you like, even though
Right.
it may be frustrating, and for him to say that they're not cinema is definitely frustrating, considering some of the best stories in literature are comic book stories.
And all the hard work that gets put into those movies, it
Yeah.
definitely. I completely understand what he's saying, but I just again I don't think he had to say it. I agree with my man's Nick Fury.
Yeah. So as of now, that's as of recording this podcast, it's the only comments I've found or that have come across my path. So if any more pop up that are interesting or worthy of note, maybe we'll talk about it some other time. I don't know how many times we're gonna do this, by the way. Should we like start off slow, like the first couple of times we do this?
Yeah, I
Or,
think that's cool.
all right, yeah, we'll do like one like if I have like a really good topic, if you want to, or like whenever a big movie comes out, we can do it. Just if it takes off, hey, it fucking takes off, and we get to do this.
Also, I just addressed Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury, so basically I'm gonna have to address every actor as a character they play in a Marvel Cinematic Universe.
All right, seems fair. Seems fair.
Scarlett Johansson is who is that?
Yeah.
I only know Black Widow.
Oh yeah, that the one chick who's playing like the other Black Widow in that movie, she like put up a picture. She got like a ring or something that was engraved with like her character's initials, which is YB, like Yelena Belov or some Russian thing. I don't know. I can only read it if I'm looking at it. But yeah, she finished filming, so that's kind of getting close to done. I saw that recently, and that kind of popped into my head.
Yeah, that's cool.
So the next thing I got for us is
We got to work on transitions.
Yeah, we kind of do.
We got to work on transitions.
It'll be smoother. It's only weird because this is the natural flow. So if we uploaded this, yeah, it'd be bad. But luckily, I can cut this shit out and just be like, all right, so next topic, and not just go yeah. So the next thing we're gonna talk about is the CEO of Disney, Bob Iger, has come out and said that after the Disney and Sony deal to have Spider-Man around just for a little bit longer in the MCU, that Tom Holland was the main reason that they were able to save the deal and Spider-Man came back. So everyone's kind of like on the internet kind of like praising Tom Holland, and there's just like I've seen a bunch of gifs of like Jesus but with like Tom Holland and shit, where he's like the savior of their lives.
Uh-huh.
So the CEO guy said Tom reached out to folks that worked for me and said, "Can I please have Bob's email address or phone number?" And he said, "Of course, I'm very protected." So they were very careful, and I said, "Sure, have him contact me."
Mm-hmm.
He said, not Tom Holland, the Bob Iger said, "We got to figure out a way to get this done for Tom and for the fans," and we did. Sometimes, companies when they're negotiating or people when they're negotiating with one another, they kind of forget that there are other folks out there that actually matter.
Mm-hmm.
So, how do you feel knowing that Tom Holland's an actual superhero now?
Tom Holland is an actual superhero. Tom Holland is actually a superhero now. Actually, that's funny. I didn't think about it like that.
He saved
He
all the little boys and girls' dreams of
he
Spider-Man
did
being in the MCU, and now
from
everyone,
the evil supervillain Sony.
yeah.
He did. Oh my God. What is this world we
But
live in?
he didn't totally save him. Technically, he's only going to be in there for, I think, one more solo movie and one more team-up movie. So he's only going to be here for a little bit longer.
It sucks too, man.
But I feel like they could kind of do some cool stuff because the way that when they brought him back, they said that he will be the first character to travel through the multiverse. So
Mm-hmm.
if they do something cool with it, and it's not just like his past experiences were wiped from like everyone's memory, is if he can like if people can still remember him, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like in the universe that they created, then I'm totally fine with that rather than just everyone acting like who? Who who was Spider-Man? Yeah, better than nothing.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So, talking about Spider-Man, segue.
Yes,
Bam.
good
Got
segue.
it. Got it.
Yeah.
Speaking about people who've been in Avengers movies, did you see the Infinity Saga the box set
No, is there a
of
picture of it?
all the yes, I can send it to you. Of all the movies from phase 1 through 3, that was revealed and so was its price. I'm going to send this to you.
Why am I not up on this? I feel like this is something I should have seen. I feel like I did see this, but I didn't pay real attention.
I'm going to send this to you and God damn it, I hate Google. But I want you to look at this and then try and guess the price.
Okay. Original. Let me zoom in. Oh shit. What? A letter from Kevin. 23 individual package, 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray art cases. Bro, that's fire. The artwork is crazy. Wow. So I'm guessing the price, right?
Yeah, guess the price.
Shit. What do I win if I guess correctly?
You're not fired.
How close do I have to be? I just have to be closer than the other guy, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. $1.
All right. So anyway, you are not correct at all.
I'm not supposed to be correct. I'm supposed to be close.
You are not close at all.
How much?
It is $550.
Jesus Christ. 550 off the hip, huh?
Yeah, dude, for $550, you get all 32 or 23, right? 23 movies.
23. It's 23.
You get all 23 movies from the Marvel Cinematic Universe and a letter saying that Martin Scorsese doesn't like these movies. Signed by Martin Scorsese.
You get a free copy of Wolf on Wall Street.
Yeah, dude. But you still gotta pay for the other movies. It's $550.
Yeah, you gotta pay for those.
All proceeds
Also-
will go to the Martin Scorsese as a bum fund.
Also, you have a you, you have a invite to the Irishman.
Yeah.
You have to pay for that too. You gotta pay for that too.
Yeah, it's not included. It's not included.
It's not included. It's just a strong. It's a threat.
Yeah.
Literally, he's gonna talk. He's gonna talk mess about you if you don't go.
So, you buying it?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, right?
I kind of like having $550 in my pocket.
No, here's the thing, right? I'm not a normal person, right?
Okay.
I'm 19 and I have way more money than I should have. Like I don't have any I have car insurance and a phone bill. I don't have any bills. I make good money. I think low key I kind of want to buy this.
If you do, you better send pictures.
I kind of want to buy this, but this is ridiculously overpriced and
Yeah, dude.
if you don't have the money, like if you're just like if I was a kid and I saw this, I would be super hyped, but I would never ask my parents for this or parent for this.
Yeah.
I would never even think about it. Like this is not even like a Christmas gift type thing. Like that's ridiculous.
That's a 2-year Christmas gift thing.
That's a 2 year. Oh my gosh. 550 off the hip. Um yeah, no normal person should want that. Well, I would definitely want it, but like no normal person should be okay with spending 550 for
Yeah,
that.
dude.
The art is dope. I want a letter from Kevin and and a free copy of Wolf on Wall Street, but
Yeah. I want to be invited to the premiere of The Irishman, but
I did
money's
yeah.
tight.
But basically if you spend 560, you don't get the movies at all. You just get to go see Irishman.
Yeah. Forget the movies. I just want to go see The Irishman in theaters. Not now. I don't know. I don't fucking
Yeah, when it comes out, the second week after it comes out, so you have to avoid spoilers.
Yeah. All right. So, speaking of the Avengers, oh,
Wait.
nailed it.
Wait.
Damn it.
Are you buying it? Wait, are you buying it though?
Maybe fucking 3 years. I'm not buying that shit right away. You crazy? Like even if I have the money, like I'm not trying to spend that money on that shit. Like
Yeah,
I
you're
have
right.
most of the movies already. Like I don't need a fucking box of the movies. Like
Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. I have fucking most of the movies.
I have like all the movies besides Captain America: The First Avenger, which I desperately want, and I have I need Captain Marvel. Those are the only two I don't have, and Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I'm definitely missing more than that. I don't think I have any of the Ant-Mans.
I have the
I don't
first
think I have
Ant-Man.
either. Maybe I have the first. I definitely don't have the second one. All right, so you're not buying it, but we're good.
Yeah, pretty much no. That's a pretty fat no for me.
Yeah, screw that.
All right. After my brilliant segue was really interrupted. Speaking of the Avengers, you know the Avengers game by Square Enix that's coming out in spring?
I do.
Did you see that the new character that they revealed is in the game?
No, I
Going to
didn't.
yeah, I was going to assume no. Okay, so they revealed a new character that's going to be in the game at New York Comic Con. That was this weekend, and it's Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel.
Is it?
Yeah,
I'm looking for it right now.
they released like a little gameplay trailer if you want. Apparently, she's supposed to be like one of the main characters, which people were thinking that she was going to be in the game because of
Okay, I
these
see it now.
first story trailers that were released, where there's like the girl talking, where it's like they say don't meet your heroes or whatever, and
Mhm.
people were just yeah. So it turns out that that girl that was doing the voiceover in that was her indeed, and she's like the main character who kind of brings the Avengers back together. Apparently, that's what the trailer makes it seem like, at least. But we also got confirmed with her being in the game that AIM is going to be one of the bad guys, and that they were probably the people that set up the helicarrier attack that blows up Steve Rogers and disassembles them. So, yeah.
So yeah, that's
Yeah,
dope.
Kamala Khan.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I'm watching it. Quick question about the game. Are
Yeah.
you one of the persons who doesn't agree with the character models not resembling any like Marvel actors?
No, dude. When has that ever like? All right, like I'm asking a figurative like rhetorical question.
Yeah.
So like, don't try to answer this. But like, when has Marvel ever done that? Like, Spider-Man PS4 came out, right? And nobody was like, "Oh, he doesn't look like Tom Holland."
He doesn't look like Tom Holland. Yeah.
No one said that. Why all of a sudden? I think it was because they kind of do, right? It was the fact that they kind of look like them,
but it's not. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not. And like, I honestly didn't care because you know how many like cartoons, like just like how many Iron Mans are Tony Stark? Like they try to be Robert Downey Jr. now. Like all the cartoons are trying to be Robert Downey Jr. and it's like no one has a problem with it, but I guess because it's a big video game and it's graphics and it's like a weird CG like animated thing.
I mean, could not give a flying fuck about what they look like as long as the game is fun. I don't understand why people are so pressed about what a character model looks like. It doesn't matter that he doesn't look like Hulk, doesn't look like Mark Ruffalo. What is the problem?
Yeah, I think it was just the fact that they just kind of looked bad. So then everybody was like, "Why don't they look like?"
They are ugly.
They were like pretty bad models, but the game doesn't come out till spring anyway. I wasn't really pressed about it, but they have redone the models, or like fixed. Like they redid Thor and Captain America and Black Widow pretty much, but like Tony Stark still looks the same, and Bruce Banner still looks the same, but they just look better. But the other characters look different. Like Thor's hair is like pinned in the back now. Like I think he has like a man bun or something. So like when I first saw the trailer, I was like, I thought like I was fine if they would like. I kind of wanted them to make them look different, you know. So I'm glad that they're kind of doing that. Like, I do want them to, like, give them new looks instead of just trying to make them look like the Marvel characters, you know? Just because it's something new. Like, I've been staring at the Avengers for, like, 15 years of my life now. Like, I don't need to see something that looks like them again, you know? So, that comes out in, like, March, and they keep putting the thing at the end of the trailers that says, pre-order for beta access. I don't know when that beta access is, but I hope it's not soon. I don't think it is, but like
I haven't heard anything about it, so I don't think it's soon.
We'll probably cover it on this if we keep doing this. Who knows? We might not do this anymore one day.
Next episode of name to be decided. Name pending. I done fucked up. Cut it.
Jesus Christ.
Next episode of Name Pending.
Speaking of characters that can change size, see what I did there?
Yeah.
Zack Snyder. Did you see Man of Steel?
Yes.
Okay. So Zack Snyder this week released like what appeared to be storyboard drawings of the general character. I'm going to send you a picture because I don't know if you know who I'm talking about. Cause,
I don't.
Yeah. I kind of forget his name too. It's like some generic military guy name. It was General Swanwick. But you'll know once I send it to you.
Yeah, I was gonna say because the name isn't ringing bells, but
I'm
always a face guy.
Yeah, he was in the movie quite a bit, but
yeah. But how long is it? It's been 5 years. How long has it been since Man of Steel?
But so it was that guy.
Oh yeah.
But he confirmed that he was Martian Manhunter.
Oh really?
Yes, or that it was
with
planned.
The panels.
Yes, that it was at least planned. I don't know if they ever went through with it. But, so yeah, he might. Well, it doesn't matter because who knows, that version of Superman might not. Henry Cavill might not even play him anymore. So who knows? To be honest, I feel like someone said Zack Snyder's just sitting at home, like on the internet, looking at all of the fan theories, and like he did this on his couch or whatever just to keep being relevant.
Yeah,
he's like no one's talking about the Snyder Cut anymore. Fuck, I gotta get in there, dude. But yeah, so do you think it's kind of stupid that he's doing this, or?
I think it's completely stupid because it doesn't. Why does it matter? Why do we need to see this? Like, what the fuck did this? This did not
That
do
was so.
anything for me,
That was so genuine, dude. Like
bro.
it was such
I,
a
I'm
genuine.
an,
Like I don't care.
I don't care. I'm an honest person. Listen, this does nothing for me. I have not seen. I've seen Man of Steel maybe twice. I guarantee once, maybe twice. It's been so long. I don't care about Zack Snyder's cut. I don't care. I am not thinking about Zack Snyder. Oh
You're
man.
welcome for making you think about Zack.
Yeah,
Snyder.
now I just said his name. I just fuck.
Twice. You said it twice.
Twice. God, I gotta go wash my mouth out.
But yeah, just dumb. Yeah, like I mean, it's cool in the sense that it's like, oh, I know who Martian Manhunter is, but like nothing in the movie was like ever hinted at him being Martian Manhunter. Nothing.
He definitely just made this up.
I
I remember this guy now, and there's nothing. There's no Martian. What? Heck no, he definitely just drew this up.
Real quick. I put in my notes like what we were gonna talk about, and I put Infinity Saga box set price $!
That's how you know it's expensive.
Yeah, dude.
Money sign.
I looked at it. I was like, he should know this. He has a right to know this.
He has a right, bro. If you would have told me that, I guarantee I would have guessed 550 for sure.
Anyways, like, just like,
fuck Zack Snyder.
He's alright, but like Marvel did that with Tom Holland because in Iron Man 2, when Iron Man saves that little kid in the Iron Man mask from that robot in Iron Man 2, and he like flies off, and that was confirmed to be like a young Peter Parker.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, that's cool because like if you think about it, it definitely wasn't planned, but if you think about it, like it seems like it could have been, because how he like looks up to Tony Stark in that way.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's kind of like that day, ever since that day or whatever, he's followed his career as like Iron Man and shit.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That makes me think.
Cool.
And it's like,
this is not cool.
It makes me look back on Iron Man 2 and be like, wow, imagine if that was Tom Holland.
Yeah.
And then
a bad movie kind of okay.
Yeah. And then actually, I'm gonna say it. I like Iron Man 2. Fuck everybody else. I'm gonna say it. I like Iron Man 2. I personally like it. I personally like it. I gotta be careful. I like it more than 3. I like Iron Man 2. I like Iron Man 2. I'm gonna say it.
Way better than
no, Chris, I gotta go. The mob is at my door. They're knocking. They've got pickaxes.
It's the MCU stands.
They've got torches and pickaxes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I like Iron Man 2. The point is, fucking Zack Snyder, this panel does not make me look back and be like, doesn't make me think about Man of Steel at all. I don't care.
You good? Is that you done?
Yes.
Right.
I got my 2 points across.
I didn't want to cut in. I thought you might like cut my throat or something. He was like,
no.
Let me finish. I gotta talk about Zack Snyder.
Yeah, fuck that guy, and fuck anybody who hates on me for liking Iron Man 2, because plenty of people do. I just watched it on Hulu the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't watch Man of Steel on Hulu the other day. Nope.
Didn't, and I never will. You know why? Hulu gets all the best stuff, and it's probably not even there.
Because it's not the best.
Because it's, if you didn't understand, it's because it's not the best.
Yeah, just double checking.
Okay.
So that's all the topics, or just like random news that I got for us.
Okay.
So I guess now we talk about Joker.
Oh, I've been waiting.
The movie. Just a disclaimer real quick, because I don't know if you've seen this, but by telling from the lack of knowledge you have since you weren't on like the internet at all on the past stuff we've talked about. I'm going to
How
assume
recent
that
are those stuff? I don't know why I haven't seen any of that, by the way. Like, I've only not been looking for any, like, juicy news topics for, like, 3 days.
that's all my Twitter feed is. So
Oh, yeah, mine's
that's
just
how I
ass.
yeah, that's how I get the good stuff. But anyway, so people have like been complaining like that the movie is inciting like violence and just like shootings and that kind of stuff. First of all, it's you're not supposed to look at this movie and think that that stuff is okay. It's in the eyes of like you're supposed to look at him as an insane person. The movie doesn't treat him like a good guy.
They do not.
It just shows his journey. It doesn't take a side, okay? And it's a dumb argument anyway to think that violent media causes violence in real life. It's very rarely, if at all, proven that that is so, which it's not. So just know that this movie, it's not even that bad for being rated R. Obviously it's rated R for like reasons,
Murderers,
but
murdering.
But it's not. It's honestly not that bad. I thought it was gonna be way worse.
I did too.
But that's because it's not about the Joker. It's about the man, right? So I could tell by the way that you tweeted me that you're excited to talk about this.
I'm excited because
All right.
people are hating on it.
All right. So I'm gonna let you say what you have to say first. All right. But quickly, we're gonna do no spoilers, and then spoilers, just like in case you haven't seen it yet and you actually stumble across this needle in a haystack and don't want to be spoiled. So yeah, spoilers. There are spoilers in this movie.
Yeah.
But all right, Darrien,
First of all,
take it away.
go watch it. Go watch it. Go watch the movie. All right, chances are they're back. They just want to watch the movie and they're back.
Okay, yep, they paused it.
We're still on we're still on no spoilers, but the chances are they've seen it. So, I like this movie a lot. Because I like the I like the okay. Fuck, spoiler. No spoilers is hard. Shit. Okay, well, I like this movie. I'm a fan of the Killing Joker. Right?
Yeah, yep.
Okay, so
this is
you
your
with
time
me?
to shine. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm listening.
Okay, I'm a fan of the Killing Joker, and I felt that a lot during this movie. And also what? Fuck, spoilers, bro. I don't know what to do.
Just talk about like what was good.
Everything was good. Go see the movie and you'll see what's good. No, I'm just kidding. I love the transition
All right.
I love the transition from crazy to insane murderer guy. That's like I love the Joker because he's insane. And my main problem was my main complaint was nothing, because I thought they transitioned from him being just crazy to insane super well. There's too many people who thought that Joker should have that it didn't portray it right. I don't know how I seen this, but somehow I've seen people talking on Twitter that this movie didn't portray that enough. And I don't know about you. If you were watching the same movie I was watching, I thought it was perfect.
Very well said. Very well said. Anyway, tell me, is there anything that you didn't like? Be honest. Is there anything that you weren't pleased with that doesn't involve spoilers?
No. I didn't have high expectations. That sounds terrible. I didn't have high expectations. So I was literally pleased throughout the whole thing. That's why I feel I was so excited to talk about this. I thoroughly enjoyed this movie.
All right.
I felt
Very well said.
like the like the Heath Ledgerous, like I just felt it. I felt so much parts of the Joker that I like in this movie.
All right, so what you're trying to say is you feel like it portrayed the Joker, the character, very well.
It did.
All right, nice, nice. Um, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't hate the movie. All right, so don't take this as me hating on the movie. But
Oh,
I like it. I like it. All right. There's just
Uh-huh.
like a couple of things that just like when I know that when I'm gonna rewatch this movie that I'm just gonna think about these things. But I can't talk about the things that bother me for spoiler reasons. So I'm just gonna talk about the movie. So
Mm-hmm.
what I think about the movie is that it is a very good movie, and I did enjoy it very much watching it. And for a movie that doesn't have a lot of action, it actually keeps your attention, which I will give it that. I thought I was gonna be pretty bored throughout this movie, and I wasn't. Cause I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I might be a little bored watching this movie
Bro,
because apparently everyone was talking about it like it was gonna be some character piece, and like it's a comic book movie. About like one of the most insane villains of all time,
hmm
and it's gonna like be boring. So I was
Well, the lady who sat behind me was extremely bored because she was on her fucking phone for like 5 minutes. I got fed up. I turned around and looked at her and I said, "What the fuck?" And she got up and walked out.
hey, what, bro? Honestly, good for you.
I was not with it. I gave her like 4 minutes and 37 seconds of phone action. Like I let her stay on the phone. I was like, "Hey, it can't go much up. She knows we're in the movies, right? Like, like she knows that I'm actually trying to enjoy this Joker film, right? This lady must know that I can hear that she's talking about tomorrow's dinner plans with some guy. Okay? She must know. But apparently she didn't after 4 minutes and 37 seconds. So I had to take matters into my own hands. She was bored. She left and I don't think she came back. Anyways, some people were bored. Yes. You can continue. I just wanted to get that off my chest because you should not be on the phone in the movies.
Yeah, just a quick PSA.
Turn your
Don't
phone
yeah,
off,
turn your fucking phone off. All right,
or your mom's a hoe.
lady, we're gonna find that
We're gonna
bitch.
find
All
her.
right?
I'm gonna find her, and I'm gonna politely, respectfully tell her don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that
Don't do
anymore.
that. Don't do that because
If
it
you
ruins the movie experience. It
if
really
you don't
does.
if you don't want to be bored, go see Sex in the City or some bullcrap. 50 Shades of Grey.
Magic
Who
Mike. Magic
cares?
Mike's a
Go
great
see
entertaining movie for
yeah.
women around your age. Go ahead. I know you'll love it. My best
Don't come
friend.
into my movie.
Yeah, don't come into my movie. Also, I like to go to movies with my friends, but like when I really want to see something, I go by myself because people are distractions.
Yes.
This he was so bored. I look over like multiple times. He was just you know the restaurant Chili's.
Yeah.
We eat there a lot, so we're like rewards members.
Oh my god.
He was just on the Chili's app checking his rewards and stuff multiple times. Multiple, not once,
Oh
not
my
twice. I'm
god.
pretty sure 3 times.
Jesus.
So yeah, people were definitely bored. I was entertained. I don't know if you remember what you were talking about, but you can go
No,
ahead.
I was just saying just that I wasn't bored watching it, even though I thought I
Yeah.
might have been. But the just like so I will say this, the movie I really like the music in the movie, like a
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
actually. It goes from like long like really quiet like but deep undertones
Mm-hmm.
into like really loud and like long, like it gets louder as it goes. It's not like it just switches at one point. It always slowly builds. And that's like one thing like just about the movie in general. I feel like every aspect of the movie is just slowly building. So like it builds with everything. So like that includes the music. So in the end when he's the Joker, I mean spoiler alert, but not really. In the end when he's like the Joker doing Joker things, the
Mm-hmm.
music is like really entertaining. Like I feel like that was probably definitely one of the reasons that helped me like watch the movie,
Yeah.
enjoy it at the same time. I really do like that music though.
Also, like, in the background, like, we're watching the Joker. We're watching him change from, crazy insane, like, like I was saying. But we're also watching Gotham change. Like, Gotham's just getting worse and
That's
worse and
true.
worse. Like, of course, Gotham was bad. Gotham was Gotham, and it was dirty and
That
everything going
actually,
on. But
like, actually one of the few movies with Batman in it that shows how like crappy Gotham
yeah.
of a place it is. It's so
Hmm.
it's like so trash. But yeah, like it actually kind of made Gotham like an actual place. I know Batman Begins did that kind of because it
Hmm.
had like the whole subway thing,
Yeah.
but that was just kind of like a weird like CG train. I feel like I haven't seen the movie in a long time, but it just seemed like an impractical train. This one seemed like a more.
I felt
It seemed
connected to
more.
Gotham.
Yeah.
I felt like, dang, I don't want to, I'll keep my ass in Baltimore. I don't want to go there.
Yeah, it
They got,
seems like
they
it
got,
makes it
they
makes
got,
Baltimore not look so bad.
they got super rats. We got super rats. Like, shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the subway scene was real connecting to Gotham too. Like, we saw him get bullied a lot through the movie actually, but like that one was like oh my god, the lighting, the lights flickering, everything was so good from a film standpoint.
Yeah. All
So
right.
good.
I feel like one of the last things I will talk about without talking about spoilers is like I guess the character of Joker and just like the guy that plays him, Joaquin Phoenix. I
Hmm.
guess that's how you say his name. So if you want to talk about what did you like about the Joker in this movie, Darrien?
Man, first of all, I think he did a great job of playing the Joker. Way better than I thought. Like like I said, I had no expectations. I thought he did real good. I like this. I love the like I said, the Killing Joker, like the stand-up comedy and all the jokes and stuff. That was definitely my favorite part. I love the dancing.
You like the dancing?
I like the dancing. I was a fan of the dancing. You weren't a fan of the dancing?
Uh,
I'm a
not
dancer
really.
though.
No.
Like, I'm a big guy, but I'm light on my feet, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm a dancer at heart. So I connected. So yeah, I was a huge fan of the dancing. You were talking about the music at the end, and that reminded me of, when he's coming down the steps dancing. Like, I was a huge
Yeah.
fan of the dancing. Yeah.
I mean, I liked it in that scene, but like, and I also liked it when I don't want to say it, but in the end when
We'll hold it to
when
the to the
I know
spoilers.
I'm not gonna say anything, but when he's
Okay.
going to do that thing and he's dancing, it's in the trailer. It's in the trailer, but I don't want to
It's in the
say it.
trailer. We could say it. If it's in the
When
trailer, we're about to say something.
when he's like when the curtains open up
Uh-huh.
and he's dancing, I thought that was
Yes,
an
that
okay
was
time to
fire.
dance because
That
he
was
was like being
fire.
introduced or whatever.
Yeah.
But like when he goes into the bathroom
Hmm.
and he's dancing, I thought that was kind of weird, but I also thought I'll talk to you about it in a minute, but like I thought that in those circumstances it kind of made sense for him, which I'll explain in a minute, but
Hmm.
other than that, I wasn't like really a fan of dancing. I got to say though, I really dug like him throughout the movie as like Arthur Fleck. He
Hmm.
was like he's like this weird like scrawny like really like
Oh my
skinny
God,
dude.
super skinny. Like,
So yeah, so when he's like the Joker and he's like he just seems like his costume and everything, he just seems so much like intimidating, which is
more
surprising.
powerful.
Yeah, which I like really dug considering like I'm not gonna lie, I liked his Joker like reveal what he was gonna look like in the
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought it was really simplistic, so I was like, yeah, it's good. But like in this movie, I actually really dug it. Like I dig the suit colors that he had and like
Hmm.
the
That was
face paint
so fire.
the pattern that he chose. I really dug that costume. I'm
Yeah, he
not
did
gonna
the
lie.
face paint like Heath Ledger too, and the green hair.
Yeah, I
Super fire.
I was really digging the like like it wasn't too silly looking. Like it was more than what Heath Ledger did. Heath Ledger's was kind of like running off like makeup kind of.
Yeah.
His is more like actual clown face paint,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and it wasn't too distracting like as well.
Hmm.
And it also lent itself to be more intimidating when he was being intimidating himself. Like I wasn't distracted by clown makeup on his face. It actually they both kind of fit with each other with like what emotions he was conveying on screen. All right. But yeah, so I'm good to talk about spoilers now. I imagine you are.
Yes.
All right, so just quick warning, spoilers. Go
Spoilers.
see the movie. I really did like
pause
it.
this and go see the movie. Go see it.
Pause this and then like tell your friends that what you were listening to because you're probably gonna go see the movie with friends.
Yeah.
And then tell them that you're listening to this and then go see the movie and then tell them to listen to this and then play it and then finish. Yeah. But my final thoughts. Really dug the movie. Just a couple of things I wasn't really digging on, but like other than that, it was like I really enjoyed the movie. I imagine that you enjoyed it as well.
I completely enjoyed it. Like I said, expectations weren't through the roof. I don't think it was a perfect movie, but it was a great movie. And yes, I enjoyed it.
A perfect movie, I feel like.
No movie's a perfect movie unless it's Guardians of the Galaxy 1, the first Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
We can talk about that at a different time.
Yeah. All right. So spoilers now.
All right. So boom, they're back from the movies. You're back
from the movies. Darrien,
unpause the podcast.
What was your
You're
favorite
back from
spoilery thing?
Okay. So I love when he's on what's that show? The Murray Show.
The Murray Franklin Show.
The Murray Franklin Show. That I was on the trailer that he was going to the show. Is it really a spoiler?
What? I mean, we're in spoilers.
No, I was just saying. I guess this isn't even a spoiler. I don't care.
Yeah, it's not really a spoiler.
Yeah,
it's what he does.
I love that scene. Yeah. So basically, him shooting Murray. I love the jokes. I love that. Like I said, I'm a Killing Joker fan. So the jokes, the stand-up comedy, all that was so great to me. I feel like that was perfectly executed. The knock joke, the joke leading into killing Murray, that was fire. I love that scene so much. The subway scene was awesome. When we were just talking about Gotham like being divided and like you could really see how different it is. You could really see it like, in that scene, like the difference between those guys and everyone else in Gotham.
The three dudes
that, yeah. And then you can also see like he just went from like just a crazy guy to a murderer that quick. They pushed him. They shouldn't have pushed him.
You give a mental illness guy a gun and he
Boom.
turns into the Joker.
Now you're dead.
What'd you think of, I don't know if you know her name, but what'd you think of Zazie Beetz?
Who is that?
The one chick that he likes.
Oh, the brown skin girl.
Yeah.
I thought she was beautiful. I would just throw that in there. Second of all,
she was in Deadpool 2. She played
was she?
Domino.
Oh
she
yeah.
Domino. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, I thought she was beautiful then. I think she's beautiful. I just want to throw that out there. But in the movie, I liked her role. I liked that that fucked with my head. Like I was like, there's no I didn't know he was I was really believing that he was having sex with her. And I was really believing that what he was saying was true. And after that happened, it fucked with my head. I was like, damn, what's real and what's not? Shit.
That it? You good?
Yeah, I don't think I mean, to be honest, I don't think she played that big of a role.
Yeah, she really didn't. It just kind of, she didn't even have a role really.
Yeah.
She just kind of her character lended itself to like show his like
Is it psychosis? What is that?
His psyche.
No, but what's that? What's a disease where you see stuff like?
Oh, like hallucinating?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
You just say hallucinating. I don't know.
Basically.
There's probably a name for it.
Definitely is because his mom was diagnosed or whatever.
I'm not gonna lie. When I was watching the stuff with her, at first like it seemed normal, and then like as he got weirder and like she was still there, I was like, what? I was like especially when they were in the hospital, I didn't hate it. I mean, in the moment, I was like, dude, this is such a hard like left from like the story that this movie is trying to tell. I
Yeah.
mean, I know that it was trying to make her seem like she like dug the whole like murder dividing of the city stuff, but
Right.
it's still like she still seemed like a normal human being with
Because
like a
she's still a
child.
mom. Yeah.
Yeah,
At the end
dude,
of the
she's
day,
like a
she's a
mom.
mom.
Yeah, like I wasn't really buying into the whole thing, so I was definitely pleased when it turned out that she was like just like everything that he did with her was just like in his imagination.
Yeah, I wasn't like,
So I was like super happy that it went that way instead of the
that's
way
funny.
it was going. But when he pulled up in her house and she was just like, you're the guy that lives down the hall. Why are you here? Can you leave?"
I was
I
like,
was
okay,
like,
this makes sense.
yeah, dude, I like shit myself when she got scared. And
That's
I was like,
crazy.
oh, he just like surprised her. And then she was like, "Can you leave?" And I was like, oh, I get it. But
Yeah.
yeah, I was definitely happy that that happened like that. So I was watching someone on YouTube and they were like, "I don't know if he killed her. Do you think he killed her?"
Oh,
I feel like I have to rewatch it now.
I feel like, oh yeah, that's it's. I'm definitely gonna rewatch it to look for stuff like that. I I don't think he killed. I don't. There was nothing that suggests he killed her, but there was nothing that suggests he didn't. But the way he left out, the whole finger gun thing, maybe he did kill her.
I honestly don't know.
I don't think they gave us enough like anything to really be like he did or he didn't.
Yeah.
Hmm. That's a good question.
All right. All right, before I get to the thing that I want to talk about that I was not a fan of. What'd you think of the mom and that whole thing with Thomas Wayne?
I don't know. I don't know. It just didn't like I didn't fucking care enough. I was like,
Were you like surprised that they like chose to do the whole like he's your son thing?
yeah, I was a
Were
little
you
surprised.
digging
I
it
was
or
a little
no?
surprised. I actually was a little surprised. I was like, "What?" When I saw when they're showing the letter, I was like, "Huh?"
Yeah.
Like I was
I'm not gonna lie,
confused.
it was definitely something different, so I wasn't hating on it,
Hmm.
but
Yeah, I didn't hate on it. I just didn't care
like
for it, you know.
I was definitely glad though that they wound up not doing that. I was
Hmm.
definitely glad that it was just like his mom wound up being insane and she
Yeah,
had like a weird obsession
with
with
Thomas Wayne.
Thomas Wayne.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely glad they did that. And I was definitely I was laughing my ass off when he was talking to her and he was like, "I realize now my life's not a tragedy, it's a fucking comedy." And he just fucking smothers her ass with the pillow, dude. Oh my god, that was so I was not expecting him like just that line. That was so good.
I liked when he's in the bathroom with Thomas Wayne and he's like he says something along the lines of like I just need a hug or just something like that
Yeah.
along the lines that got me. I started laughing. That
I was
got
actually
me.
surprised that he actually brought up like a lot of like good points
Yeah.
when he was talking to him. He's like, "I don't want your money. I just want like a piece of your time. Like I
Yeah.
just want to talk to you and like
Yeah.
hash this out with you and you're being a jerk and a like
Yeah,
you're
at
being
that
a
moment I'm like,
yeah." I was like, "Damn, bro, he's like actually
that's some
making a whole lot
real
of sense.
shit.
Too bad you about to murder everyone,
Yeah.
bro, cuz you'd
Like
be like not a
yeah.
bad guy. You just have some mental problems."
Yeah, you're pretty smart. You could
Yeah, you're a little weird, but
maybe you
you
can run
know.
for mayor.
Nah, I don't know about all that.
Oh, okay. That was a stretch.
Yeah, this is a bit of a stretch.
He gets the piece
Um,
of a goth the oh shit, I fucked up. He gets the people fuck.
what
He
the
gets
fuck?
he gets the people of Gotham though. He gets them.
Yeah, yeah.
He
I
gets
feel like some of them were
the people.
definitely like crazy people, though.
Yeah, but I think he gets the people of poverty. He knows what it's like. He's living
Yeah,
with his mom. He knows
or
sometimes you just need a hug from your dad.
that isn't your dad, but you just need a hug,
You
though.
sometimes you just need a hug, man.
Yeah,
I feel it. If he wanted a hug, I'd give him maybe a hug.
yeah, maybe. All right,
Maybe. He looked dirty.
all right. The thing that I want to talk about now that I was not a fan of at all. It's
Uh,
not the fact that they have Bruce Wayne in the movie. It's the kid. the kid they got sucks so much. He's so bad, dude.
How?
I don't know if that kid, I don't know what they told that kid to do, bro. That kid, he's terrible. Especially in the end when he's just standing there over his parents.
He was
Like,
bro, he's just went into shock.
you're in shock. You're not a statue. You just witnessed your parents get murdered. You have some emotion.
He's also Bruce
I don't know
Wayne.
what
He ain't a bitch.
he is a bitch.
He ain't a bitch.
He's not a bitch until later.
Yeah, okay.
But like, bro, like, what did they tell that kid to do? He's just standing there emotionless. Like, I feel like he wasn't even looking at his parents. He was just looking at the camera, dude. Like, where did they find that kid? I was like, when he was like talking to him at the gate, I was like, okay, maybe he's just like really nervous and like not talking to him and like just kind of like going with the flow, you know?
No,
but
that is kind of weird.
When I saw him with his parent, he was standing over his parents. I was like, "Oh, that's it. This kid's just bad.
This kid
He's just
sucks."
bad." Yeah, dude. Like, I was not digging it.
No, I didn't have a problem. I thought it was weird the way he interacted with him at the gate. That was definitely weird because I don't know a kid who just lets a guy stick his fingers in his mouth.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah,
That was definitely the script though.
yeah, no, that's cool. But like, I feel like there was no reaction. Like there was no emotion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude.
I
Like,
don't
where did they
dislike
get
that
this
part.
kid?
I just think it was just like it had to have been in the script. Like, there's no way everyone was looking at this and they were like, "Boom, that's what we want from him. No emotion at all."
Like, I feel like he was hurt.
There's
as
no
a
way.
small
It had to-
child. Like,
it
I
had
didn't get an ow. I didn't get a please, mister, get off me. Get your hands out of my mouth.
He
didn't get none
smiled
of that.
once, I think.
When,
think
I will admit, I
flowers.
wasn't. Yeah, when he like handed him the thing and the fucking magic stick went limp, that was pretty.
Yeah,
good.
that was
like,
lit.
that was like
great.
actually like a good like.
That was a good
thing.
trick.
Yeah,
I was like, "How'd he do
I was
that?"
like, ooh, magic. Yeah.
Magic. I didn't mind the kid. I didn't care enough.
I was really worried for a second that when they busted him out, I was really worried for a second though that they were gonna have him be like, "Where's Thomas Wayne?" and then like go and like hunt him down, dude. I was like, really, dude. I was like, first of all, the Tim Burton's Batman '89 did this when Jack Nicholson, I forget the guy's like his name. That's not the Joker, but he's the guy that like kills Bruce's parents. It turns out. I was like, we're doing this again. And I was like, is he really like? It's just cheesy at that point to do that. I'm okay with it just kind of being like that the Joker stuff was going on and like tensions are high and it's like everyone's mad at Thomas Wayne, so it kind of makes sense like someone would kill him, you know. So I'm cool with that.
And that was like,
but
it
I
was
was
a good
really
time.
worried though.
What other Batman movie? I'm trying to think. What Batman movie was because I know in sometimes they're not, his parents aren't killed while they're leaving the theater. Like I'm pretty sure not every story they're leaving the theater when they're killed.
I mean, it might not be they're leaving the theater, but they're definitely doing something.
They're definitely outside most, like,
because they take the back way.
Yeah.
Like they take an alley.
Right.
Like they die in an alley. Most of the time they're going to see like a play or something, or they're at the opera. On the sign though, that like it's when it like panned down when they were at the movie theaters to like them coming outside, it showed like Zorro was playing, and that's like one of the movies that's like consistently brought back because it's like supposed to inspire like Bruce Wayne into like being a vigilante. So yeah, that was neat.
Yeah, that was good.
Did that.
I did see that. The beads or the pearls.
Yeah,
the pearls went flying. They did the pearls. My friend looks at them. He goes, "Are the pearls gonna break?" I go, "They better."
And then they broke, and
we all went nuts.
Said, yeah,
yeah, that's how Batman is supposed to go. How the Joker story is supposed to go.
What was another thing? I feel like that's kind of it. I thought like when I was watching the scene with him, like the shot that was like following him up to the comedy stage. I realized that like there was such like a chest pain that I had like in my chest. Like I was so tense in that moment. It just follows him up, and because I knew he was gonna bomb,
Mm-hmm.
right? You know he's not gonna
Oh,
do good,
yeah.
and like the fact that he just goes up there and starts laughing,
Yeah.
and then it cuts to like it cuts. What was her name? I don't even think we got a name for that
From the
chick.
girl? Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think so either.
but I'm just gonna call her Zazie Beats. But yeah, uh, and she like it pans to her and she's smiling, and then everyone starts laughing. I was like, okay, and then you find out that he was hallucinating and that no one in the club was laughing,
Yeah.
and I was like, that makes more sense. But yeah, watching that, I was like, oh no, like
I
that's him laughing went on for so long. I was like, when is it gonna end? I
The
was like,
laughing
Jesus.
definitely made the people in the crowd unsettled, but I feel like the two jokes he told, somebody could have laughed. I would have laughed. I would have gave him a pity laugh. Like with the go to school, but I'm gonna be a comedian. I would have gave him a pity laugh.
Yeah, I mean, then again, it's Gotham City and it's in like the 70s or whatever,
Yeah,
so
you're right. Also, he's just like,
probably got no room for error.
yeah. I didn't like it's not that I didn't like this. I was just like, what kind of fucking hospital? He suffocated his mom and no nurse showed up, no nurse ran in, no.
It's the
It's the
70s.
70s, so what? That
Yeah,
doesn't mean
probably.
that nurses still have a job to do. No one heard, no one was walking by, the curtains were closed.
Nope.
Doesn't the her heart machine just flatline when you have no more heartbeat? Doesn't it just like make a constant sound? It didn't do that.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure when it flatlines, it's just a solid beep, and that didn't happen. And I
That
was
didn't happen.
it took so long. Like she
Yeah.
really fought.
Yeah, dude. Like just for after having a stroke, she has
Yeah.
some fight left, bro.
She had some fight. She was crazy.
All right. So, do you got anything you want to talk about? Because I wanna talk to you about one thing that I think you'll like.
Um, I just real quick, I want to say that I like the scene where they were in Arkham, when they were in the asylum, which is more of just not really the asylum. It's more of just a mental
It's
hospital.
yeah, it was the Arkham State Hospital or
Arkham
whatever.
State Hospital, yeah, whatever. Um, I like when he finds when he sees the records and everything, and like it you could really see the transformation, like at that the change of tone in the movie, and I really enjoyed that. I just wanted to say
I'm
that
trying to remember.
he took the file. The guy he took the
Yeah,
file.
I'm trying to remember like him reading it though. He no, never mind. I remember.
Yeah,
I
yeah, he
remember.
seen like the adoption certificate and everything in there.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
So I have a theory
Ooh, I like theories.
that they're retconning Batman and the Joker because nobody likes Jared Leto Joker and Ben Affleck doesn't want to be Batman anymore, or he's not gonna be Batman anymore.
I don't even
I
like
have
Ben
a
Affleck.
theory that they are retconning both of them
Okay.
to, because remember how people, or do you know how people were like saying that, um, like DC's not making like continuity movies anymore. They're just
Mhm.
making like one off. Like this is why they did Joker.
Yeah.
So like the thing that I started thinking about when I was in the movie was one, it's like why have Bruce Wayne and Thomas Wayne in there and like have them do the whole murder like the killing of the parents scene
Mhm.
if like you're not going to do anything with it.
Right.
So what I think's going to happen is that this is the Joker. That Jared Leto Joker was a thief, or not a thief, but he kind of like stole the Joker thing. Like he kind of,
Yeah, yeah. He's just a
yeah,
fucking Gotham perp.
yeah. And this is the real Joker,
Mhm.
and they're just gonna like recast Batman or whatever
Mhm.
to be Robert Pattinson.
I like that.
And I think that if they do this, it's either going to be held until the Batman movie that comes out in 2021, that there's going to be a thing at the end of that, or at the end of Birds of Prey movie that's coming out with next year, I think, where it's going to show Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. But here's the thing with that. He said that he doesn't want to do a franchise thing, which is kind of why he signed on and why they got him in the first place. So that kind of puts a dent in that.
Yeah, why
it's
would
like, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, why would they do the whole, like, they didn't have to show. It's fine, you can have Thomas Wayne in the movie and like show Bruce, but you didn't have to show the murder.
The murders,
you know?
yeah. You think that it played a bigger part?
Yeah, I think that they might decide to show, like, if they get him to do maybe one movie with Robert Pattinson as the Joker. Because it's like, I feel like it could happen. I feel like it's definitely a possibility just because that they showed it, you know? It's like, why would they show it?
Yeah, no, I like that theory a lot.
I feel like they might wind up doing that. They might, like, connect them after all, even though everyone thinks that they're just doing, like, one-off stories now, which is kind of what everyone wants them to do.
Mm-hmm.
I also feel like that they're just retconning the Batman, like, side of the whole DC universe.
I like that theory, but I'm completely okay if that doesn't happen. Like, I like that theory a lot,
Yeah.
but I won't be disappointed. I want that to happen actually, but I won't be disappointed if it doesn't, you know?
Yeah.
For
You're
sure.
not expecting it.
I'm
to
not
be
expecting
honest.
it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I am 100% on board with getting just completely retconning, like just no Jared Leto. Yeah,
They're done with him probably anyway.
sexy ass Joker.
Like, I don't think that they're gonna bring that character of the Joker, that version of the Joker, back anyway. So they're kind of, I think that's kind of what they're doing in Birds of Prey. If you've seen that trailer, like with Harley Quinn saying that they broke up and she's like trying to get rid of herself of the Joker, you know. I think they're trying to get away from that completely.
Also, Ben Affleck. I don't like his back tattoo in real life, so
Yeah, that thing is
that's
hideous.
terrible. This is the worst. I don't understand. If you have money, you should have quality tattoos. That tattoo is not it.
Yeah.
If you don't know what his
And
tattoo is, it's a big ass phoenix that covers his whole fucking back, and it is disgusting.
it's pretty bad.
It's really bad. It's
You
not
should
pretty
Google
bad.
it if you don't know what it looks like. Just
Please
Google Ben
Google it.
Affleck
Put it on
tattoo.
private, or put your browser on private or
Yeah, no,
whatever,
so no one has
because
to ever see it.
no one should ever see it.
But we're
Please.
telling you to see it.
You can
because
watch it. Make sure
because
there's
it's
no
funny.
children around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I guess the last thing I want to say is that it does, even though it like covers like topics of like mentally ill people and like society and stuff. I don't feel like it ever really people are calling this like a deep movie. I don't really think it's that deep, you know. I think
it's not.
it's pretty, like, it's still a really well done movie,
Yeah.
mostly because of like Joaquin Phoenix.
He
Like,
did a
is
great
amazing.
job. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I
But,
think
like, the
people are
script
looking into it
itself-
too much.
Yeah, they really are. It's really nothing special. It doesn't get it. It's not a new take on any like discussions or
No.
anything. It's
People try to make
it's
everything
the same
political.
stuff.
It's just like you said earlier about like the movie people thinking it's gonna cause people to go shoot people or do crazy stuff that the Joker's doing. And there was this, I don't know if theater you were in, there was security in the theater that I was in.
Yeah, dude. I went there and they had like a line with signs everywhere saying to have your ID out, and
Oh yeah, I had to. Yep, I got carded.
they had people
That's 'cause I look like I'm
walking
12.
in the movie theater. They had people walking in the movie theater that like come down the aisles or whatever just to like check on the theater.
That's
Or whatever.
insane. It makes sense
Yeah.
though. You know, like
I mean,
the state of just the way everyone's living right now. Everyone's scared
yeah.
and there's too
Yep.
many. It's too much stuff going on. But yeah, I don't think it was that deep. I think a lot of people just try to make everything deep. I don't know. Oh,
It doesn't.
real quick.
Yeah.
One of my favorite scenes when he what was the guy? Do you remember the clown's name who gave him the gun and got him fired?
No.
Okay, good because I don't know why you'd want to remember that. The clown who gave him the gun got him fired, and the dwarf. Anyway, I thought that was fucking hilarious when he murdered that clown. And then he locks. I noticed that he locked the top lock as soon as they walked in, and I was like,
I
no.
didn't.
he goes.
That was such like.
That was
Go
so
ahead.
good, bro. He murders him, and then he goes, go ahead. He tells the dwarf to go ahead that he was the only guy that was nice to him. He has to call him over to fucking unlock the door because he can't reach it. That was
That was
great.
funny.
That was
That was
great.
like. That was like one of those things where it's like horrifyingly funny, which is like just Joker. That's
Yeah.
like what you want when
Yes.
you make a Joker movie. That's the type of comedy
Yes.
you want. So I'm glad that they did do that really well.
Because if you're in that, if you just watch someone get murdered, and this person's telling you to go, you do not want to interact with them anymore. You just want to go.
Yeah, dude.
And that was
Especially
hilarious.
especially if they change their mind. And they're like, he's just like, you can't reach the top lock, and he just stabs you and you're dead, dude.
Jeez, I love that. That scene was hilarious. Not because he was a dwarf.
Jesus.
Just putting it out there.
No one has watched.
You do not know. I'd rather
Okay.
cover all bases. Since Chris isn't gonna say it, I'm gonna cover his base too. We both respect dwarfs.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it goes without saying.
It goes
Respect
without
all,
saying.
All people of all heights.
All people of all
What did
heights.
this turn into? What? Why are we talking about this? All right,
Listen.
moving on. Jesus Christ.
Bro. You better leave that.
I'll leave some of it.
Okay.
All right, so after the do you want to do ratings?
I feel like I feel like we can. The only thing that sucks about ratings is let's say so like people are just haters. Like
Yeah, everything's subjective.
everything's subjective and people are hate. Listen, we like the movie.
Yeah. Well,
Don't
all
worry
right, out
about
of
what we
10,
think it is out of 10. 7 chihuahuas out of 10.
You give it 7 chihuahuas out of
7
10.
chihuahuas out of 10 Dobermans. You'll never know what that means.
It's
The
good.
point
Go
is,
watch it. Make up your own
why-
mind. And
make your
choice
mind.
decisions.
Do not
yeah.
listen to our ratings because everyone has their
Yes.
own opinions. It's subjective.
Some people are crazy killer clowns. Some people are just normal people that go to the movies and tell people to get off their phones.
Man. And some people.
Are on their phones and their dicks. Those are the people we don't like.
Yeah. I was just going to ask you what movies you wanted to see coming or anything. 'Cause I just have one in particular that I want to watch.
I honestly don't know any movies that's coming out. Ryan Johnson's new movie that's coming out on Thanksgiving called Knives Out, dude. I'm super excited for that, actually.
Yeah.
It's like a murder mystery movie. Dude, you should totally check out the trailer for that. It's got Chris Evans.
What's
got
it called? I'm about to.
people. It's called Knives Out. But yeah, Knives Out, dude. I'm so excited for that Thanksgiving. The Flash comes back on soon. And I'm
You
just
watching
gonna
The
be
Flash?
playing some games. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna watch The Flash.
Watching the Flash.
But,
I'm not a Flash
Call
guy.
of Duty comes out soon.
Yeah.
That's another thing that comes out soon.
Pokemon comes out soon.
That's true. You should tell me how that is.
I
I'm probably gonna say
100%
it's
will.
really good, but
No, I'm biased.
I know.
Yeah, but I take it serious. So
Yeah. You're the type of person that will.
I'll be
critique.
honest.
You're not gonna hate on it. You're gonna critique it.
I'll
because
be
you love
honest.
it.
I'm excited for Zombieland 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, that was playing in the movie theater. That was in the trailers.
Yes, I've been waiting
Yup.
since I first seen Zombieland. I remember when I first seen it, and I was like, I think I seen it like a year after it came out, And I remember I was like fucking 14 or 15. I don't know. And I was like, I wonder if there's a number 2. And turns out there wasn't. And then I read it, I think. And I was like, bro, this is dope. So I am super excited. I think it comes out next week or 2 weeks from now. I'm not sure. I'm
We'll do a
super
thing on
excited.
that.
Yes.
Bam.
Boom.
Next podcast already locked down. But
So, we need a name before then.
I kind of like name pending.
Name pending is fire.
It's kind of nice, bro.
It's kind of nice. Bro, I'm nutty. I'm nasty, bro. You want me to do it or you want to do
it? Do you want to see what I got?
Yeah, let's see what you got.
Let's see if I can redeem myself, you know.
Well, no, you don't have to have as much energy ending it. So, yeah, I bet you got this.
I got this. It was a little awkward at first, you know. It was the first time. I think it went pretty well.
I think it went pretty well.
It went pretty fire, dude.
I think the worst part was you eating, but that was okay.
That was okay.
That was okay.
I could get rid of it.
It was perfect. The banter was good. Everything was good.
Bro. We had some jokes in there, some fire jokes.
I would listen to this.
I would listen to this as well.
I won't listen to this because I don't want to hear my own voice. Yeah.
I'm going to have to listen to this because I'm going to edit it.
Shoot.
Here's my outro, bro.
All right.
So that ends our review of The Joker. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely go check it out. That's going to wrap it up here for our first podcast ever. We're still working on a name, and I'm Chris.
I'm Darrien.
Follow me at CoolPlayer. Oh, shit,
Fuck,
man, come on, we gotta.
I'm plugging, I tried to do it like the first, like how you did. I was trying to be on page this time.
I'm Chris. You can follow me on Twitter at CoolPlayer17 and on YouTube at the same as well. Got my co-host
Darrien. You can follow me on Twitter at 2KDTB.
And that's going to wrap it up for us here. If you enjoyed, you should definitely refer this to everyone you know, because everyone you know will enjoy this. Doesn't matter who they are.
Doesn't matter. Like mom, dad, cat, dog, cousins, neighbors, girlfriend, sister. Do it.
Babies.
Babies will love it.
All right, that's going to wrap it up. See you guys.
See ya.